Cek. Halo. Halo Teraka, halo Tori, halo Zriu, halo Epul. Wait ya. Masih pada nunggu coy. Oke. Sip. Oke. Bang, Raiden kapan keluar dari Acer? Kayaknya 2.1 kali. Aku nama gue hijau, di akun ini gue nggak beli membership padahal. Itu waktu apa? Waktu ada giveaway ini, giveaway membership si Fami, lu dapet kayaknya deh. Absen dulu bang, halo cool. Kemarin gue nggak nonton lagi, mati listriknya udah 2 hari. Baru mau gue unsubscribe. Jangan dong, kena gift Fami. Iya, kena giftnya si Fami. Masa iya? Kalau gue pindah tab gini hitam-hitam nggak? Nggak kan? Gelap-gelap nggak? Takutnya gelap-gelap. Nggak aman. Ya jadi si Azri 2 bulan membershipnya, iya anjir. Gue baca chatnya lewat ini aja deh, lewat HP aja deh, biar takut ntar. Soalnya kemarin gelap-gelap soalnya kalau baca chat. Wih, gue nonton video gue sendiri ada iklan honkaistarrail. Jangan di skip Oke, 7 menit lagi guys. Ya sih, Azri 2 bulan ini aja masih ngungsi di rumah temen gue. Mati lampu kenapa? Gue aja gak sadar cok. Duh, gak enak kayak hijau-hijau. Nah, boleh tuh Tor tuh. Udah gak ada gatel gitu kan, kurang hijau. Ntar ya pas feed mulai biasanya muncul tuh klip-klip ya, makanya nih gue baca komennya lewat ini aja dulu, lewat HP. Makasih Fahmi, baik-baik orang baik. Gue mau ngasih yang mau kemarin dimulai dulu. Gue pengen iklan combo X Stockpad. Iya, gue juga pengen. Mana dokter gue? Ntar belum. Abis nobar gas MOC, abis nobar SU dulu guys. Nyari salsoto. Ntar yang ngomong dokter Skrulup nih. Good lah. Lah yang ini juga hijau. Lah. Yang Azrio masih ini malah masih gambar style. Kok yang Azrio tahun 2.0 udah ini sih? Udah Kafka. Panas pengen mandi. Mandi Tor. Gimana kondisi? Chef. Ayo bareng Azrio. Gara-gara kabel listriknya putus rek karena pohon rebah. Kalau kebersihan nebang pohon gak lihat kondisi anjir. Kacau. Terus dapat kompensasi nggak? Produk SU PLA aja nggak dikasih LC. Enggak, hari ini gue mau farming buat Argenti coy. Nggak bisa pun, gue lagi butuh ayang. Ayangnya jauh, kasihan si Tori. Jangan membrutal dulu, santai Tor. Santai dulu Tor, santai dulu. Belum mulai. 5 menit lagi. Ini tembok eksibitor belum kelar nih. Dia nih diet telat. Enggak Dian, aman kok. Thank you udah dateng ya. Mana ada kompensasi habis deh. Farm Argenti paling LC minjem dalam bersusu relikan nipo punya susah. Enggak, gue juga pengen naikin yang ini kok, Genius Repos kok. Jadi kalau misalkan butuh dua tim ya, si Argenti gua kasih jalan bersusu, Himeko udah kamu balik lagi aja ke Genius Repos. Katanya Argenti pakai Lite Conserval bagus ya. Gue belum cek nih. Maaf gue lelah, butuh yang ganteng-ganteng, panas di venue begini. Besok kan banyak yang ganteng-ganteng. Mana kok dari timnya? Lagi nggak scam rek? Nggak scam dong. Belum juga mulai udah minta kode redeem. Basah baju gua. Ganti baju ntar lu masuk angin Tor. Selama yang basah masih baju mah gak ada masalah sih. Tekton tuh yang mana sih? Nih, ini orang-orang pada ngomong Tekton. Siapa Tekton aja? Yang mana? By the way hari ini gue nggak bisa live stream lama-lama ya, karena kan habis live stream ini gue farming Argenti dulu, MOC lah dikit-dikit tipis-tipis, habis gitu udahan gue langsung bikin video recap. Kok ada scrollum sih? Masa fase 2 scrollum dokter? Enggak, kayaknya scrollum mah cuma buat hiasan doang kayak di sini. Okido, halo Okido. Sunday Robin and Gallagher please. Gallagher udah kelihatan bentuknya kayak apa. Kita lihat 1.6. Gue kayaknya salah ini deh. Salah nama deh. Harusnya 1.6 nya kenapa 2.0 ya? Nah, udah gue ganti. Aman. Malam Rizky. Thank you udah datang ya kalian. Tunjukkan skill issue lo di MOC ya. Siap. Kalau pengen showcase skill issue mah gue jago. Spill kode redeemnya belum anjir. Nanti biasanya Oyo kalau nggak Kawaisong yang suka ngasih kode redeemnya di Discord. I want to plap 2 Mei katanya, what the fuck. Oh, Tekton YouTuber. Oh. Oke. YouTuber Hoyoverse juga. Soalnya gue kalau YouTuber honkaistarrail yang gue tonton cuman Blackshark doang, sama beberapa YouTuber Indo. Player Razer paling normal itu, iya, bener. Lo lihat aja kalian ininya. Salam gue yang gacha dari kampas. Makanya masuk membership lagi Rizky. Biar reliknya bagus. Cuma terakatul. Aku bingung bang mau gacha rerun Kafka atau Black Swan. Tergantung yang dibutuh. Kalau butuh di buffer ya ambilnya Black Swan. Pokoknya kalau di honkaistarrail tuh pilihannya cuma dua. Lu gacha karakter yang lu nya butuh atau karakter yang lu nya suka. Udah itu aja. Ini roll Mediko Arif siapa? Siapa lagi nih Mediko Arif nih? Ini rollnya cuma ada 2 roll apa? Si membership enggak ada 4. Mediko Arif siapa anjir? Teraka Akira nih fix anjir, suka ganti-ganti nama mah. Gacha waifu paling aman. Betul. Suka soalnya mainnya jadi enjoy. Black Swan main DOT kah? Enggak, Black Swan kayaknya di buff deh. Nih udah. Kita gedein dulu. Udah. Gak risky kalau join member yang ada tambah. Kegedean kayaknya. Itu adek lu deh. Malah gua. Enggak itu bukan striker baru itu. Namanya Diko Arif aja sih. Bobonya Akira. Iya Akira fix ini mah anjir. Udah spesial program aja. Halo ada yang nyari. Buy lu for everyone katanya. Doainnya jelek banget tuh orang. By the way, Cecil mana bang? Belum datang kayaknya. Cecil, Oyo, Kawai belum datang. Ayang, Apple ya. Santai. Hasil perserangan Fami yang baru. Mediko Arif, anjing bang. Harusnya namanya medical skill issue. Kayaknya itu lebih cocok sih. Itu lebih cocok sih. You all down so bad. Gue nunggu Kit Erwan Messi Dr. Ratio belakangan aja. Ntar pas penjelasan Dr. Ratio kita skip aja kali guys ya. Aku pengen ugal-ugalan. Ugal-ugalan aja nggak apa-apa. Dipersilahkan di YouTube gua mah. Seharusnya nggak main di kuah. Buruknya jualan belum. Siapa sih? No, nggak kita harus menikmati meskipun lanang. Since gue selalu hoki ya di banner lanang ya, kecuali banner blade. Skip. Biar Tori nggak jadi liar. Ampun Mi. No kan Mediko Arif bukan superior baru, manggilnya udah Mami. Skip semuanya kecuali kode redeem. Mau lihat bebek story. Lalu dapat Argenti. Ya, iya. Kita harus menikmati semuanya makanya. Soalnya biasanya gue selalu gacor di banner lanang, coy. Mari kita lihat ya patungnya ini, patung Dr. Ratio. Share link aja. Share link mah enggak boleh share link mah. Kalau misalkan share kode nggak ada masalah. Dapat Argentina. Dapat gue kemarin. PT 38 apa 37 gitu, gue lupa. Gue selalu mensyukuri apa yang gue punya deh kalau lihat video. Itulah gunanya gue. Coba kalau kalian nontonnya cuma kalah kayak Bang Agung gitu kan, atau youtuber yang lain gitu yang mainnya jago gitu kayak ya anjir lu mah enak duitnya banyak ya kan, makanya bisa N6 S5 S5 bener N6 S5 emosinya gampang gitu. Nah adanya gua tuh untuk membuat semua itu menjadi balance gitu. Oh ternyata ada yang lebih buruk dari gua gitu, jadi gua bisa bersyukur. Harusnya nggak ada Kili, mana ada. Cecilia tuh tadi dicariin sama orang-orang sini tuh. Mediko pecinta waifu itu masih oke lah. Veteran gacha lagi nggak bang? Kali aja ngincer S1. S1 kan gua Blade belum punya. Maksud lu Blade biru? Enggak, terima kasih, gua nggak mau dapat Blade biru S1. Lu kok oke banget tapi emoji nggak kelar, sengaja gitu. Itu namanya tuh sengaja. Biar live streamnya lebih seru. Oh iya, kode lupa. What the fuck, banyak banget first magic kok. Iya banyak. Gini kill. Kagak ada ya. Gue demen-demen loli ya. Lo manggil aku Abang Re. Dia lo zaman kita kuliah, dia semester akhir. Dia baru masuk SMP. Emang iya. Gua nggak tahu sih dia umurnya berapa. Cuman since dia nge-YouTube lebih lama dari gua manggilnya Abang biar kayak senpai gitu. Ini mulai nih. Dicariin siapa, mau aku samperin. Tuh. Tadi siapa tuh yang nanyain tuh? Ya, diam dulu.
I knew this interview was a bad idea. Mr. Screw'em, member 76, sophisticated mechanical aristocrat and renowned leader. Not to mention, the savior of inorganic life throughout the universe. He's as sharp as they come. He'll recognize my brilliance in an instant. Now, if I can just get him to recommend me.
And his astonishing wisdom in the field of broadcasting has been duly recognized by Noose themselves. Ergo, the Genius Society hereby confers upon Mr. Owlbert the title of Member 85.
Member 81, Ron May. She seemed like a kind and elegant person in the simulated universe. A little distant though, but what if I ask a bad question? Since when does Albert ask bad questions?
Kasih sub, nggak bisa dikasih sub kalau live.
This little bird has an active imagination.
Quit!
Senioritasnya di YouTube ya, Re? Enggak juga, emang guanya aja.
About to start. What are you waiting for? A trailer or something?
Ya, trailer.
I thought member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Oh, ini yang kayak kue-kuean gitu.
Madam Herta, open zone.
Oke.
Class 1, clearance zone. Permission status.
Zone baru aja.
Madam Ron May.
There's much you don't know about the space station. It's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
Aduh, red on gue hilang, Cok.
A genius move. How do you counter it? You look troubled. A portrait of internal turmoil. Do try to think for yourself.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Ayo Nus.
Audience dice. How ostentatious.
Waduh, artnya sih, waduh. Tuh guys, tuh catat tuh. Kita turunin dikit videonya, volume videonya, oke. Sumpah Ratio tolol banget, palanya batu anjing. Gak boleh digeprek. Bansos. Apa tuh asal aku mau gini anjing. Bakar udah wah. Bahaya banget anjir splash artnya apa? Artnya ini. Gua kenapa yang asta ya palanya batu. Tolol banget bukan dokter Ratio. Dia ngapain begini juga? Anjing. Panas. Santai. Baru trailer. Tapi dia di art ini ganteng banget sih tuh. Si Ratio. Lah kok ada di mana? Itu tinggal capas di live chat ASR. Antar aja gampang.
morning.
Discord aja ntar gua kasih.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And if you didn't know already, I'm Albert, your favorite feathered announcer.
Lu lihat coy, ini artnya berbahaya sekali coy.
Crown of the mundane and divine special program. On today's program, we're bringing together 3 intellectual heavyweights from none other than the Genius Society.
Mending SW atau Ruan
Why
ini
don't you
deh.
introduce yourselves? Madam Herta, care to kick us off?
Bentar gue gak bisa mikir. Gue gak bisa mikir.
Madam Herta,
Udah mama
stand
duluan.
up. Remember, enthusiasm.
Seriously? Fine. Hello, I'm Herta.
Now we're talking. And let's not forget the new face on the block, Madam Ron May.
Hello, dear viewers. I'm Ran May.
I suppose that makes it my turn. Greetings, viewers. I am Screwlum. It's a
Suaranya Ron
pleasure
May
to
yang
meet
Inggris
you.
The
bagus juga.
pleasure is all ours. I never thought I'd be interviewing all 3 of you at the same
Waduh.
time.
Udah live chat gue udah mulai GWS nih
Finally
anjing.
recognize my
Tapi gue juga sih.
potential.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This is a scheduled space station visit. Lucky for you, we had time for a show.
Or, to put it another way,
Cita-citaku gelantungan
participating
tangan
in your
dokter.
program was a way of maximizing the utility of our
Iya
itinerary.
via Inggris bagus.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Thank you.
Waduh merinding gue. Padahal di cuma ketawa doang.
We saw from the trailer that the story is making a return to Herta Space Station. Intelligence available for release indicates the following. Madam Ron May has commandeered one of the space station zones for biological science experiments.
I like to avoid attracting too much attention
Brutal.
with my experiments.
Harta dia
And
mulut.
the station had a sealed-off area available. Herta was kind enough to lend it to me.
Big enough to spread across 3 levels. This area
dikit,
is a
gede dikit.
brand new domain waiting for us in version 1.6. Welcome to Herta Space Station Seclusion Zone. Due to the secrecy surrounding this zone, there's currently not a soul to be found across the whole domain.
Rebuttal.
Mana
Your
yang baru aku
assertion
belum.
excludes the existence
Suara
of
macam
inorganic
prank.
life operating in the area.
Naturally, as I was saying, the story is set to unfold in
Ruan
this
May,
new
cibinya aja
domain.
berbahaya sekali itu.
So you still need the seclusion zone, Ron May?
I do. My research has encountered a few anomalies. I was hoping the Trailblazer could do me a small favor.
Favor?
Small.
Yeah.
Aduh, gua harus nyari nih wallpaper engine-nya nih, mau gua pakai nih.
This is a golden age for biological
Berbahaya
science.
sekali nih, Ruan May.
No problem too big or too small.
New area di Space Station ya
And
kayaknya.
version 1.6's brand new Trailblaze continuance, Crown of the Mundane and Divine. Trailblazers will encounter Madam Ron May for the first time. They'll need to work closely with her to solve the headaches
nusan
of
Soccer
Herta
Forest
Space
tuh lumayan.
Station.
Yang Cipi pengen gue jadi gantungan kunci, lucu ya?
One such headache is the result of the little life forms that Ron May has been cultivating.
Kalau dapat share link ke gue deh.
that's
Oke,
the
ntar
nature of biological science.
gue masih nyari sih.
Surprises and accidents in equal measure.
Not to mention, the space station is hiding more secrets than you might have thought. Various crises bubbling to the surface, Herta's puppet falling prey to an ambush, and a new provocation that the geniuses must face up to.
Nothing a small favor can't fix, right?
We got the 3 geniuses here. What could go wrong?
In
3
Mr.
orang paling
Albert's
pintar nih.
previous broadcasts, the adoption of a light-hearted
Keburu kayak
tone
Dr. Ratio. Lu
usually
pengen ini?
indicates the
Yuk,
presence
pengen
of
gacha
a
Dr. Ratio.
formidable challenge.
My beak is sealed. This is a top
Tuh ada yang komen di
experiment.
Genshin tidak
Trust
begini.
me, when I say that the adventure ahead is a journey into both the power and wonder of biological science. And what better way to prepare our trailblazers than by introducing the one and only Madam Ron May?
Wah ini tuh sih, kita harus fokus dulu nih melihat. Waduh kenapa dari situ? Walah weh, cantik kali Ruan May.
Madame Ron-Mei is an Ice-type character following the path of harmony and
Itu dokter postur
member
menantang.
81 of the Genius Society. From the very beginning, her research has focused on biological science.
That's right. Biological science is a boundless field. I rarely have time for leisure. And despite being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I seldom step up to the plate.
Madame Ron-Mei, I was curious. Is there a
Keluarlah
story
semua itu
behind
bayi
the
lu.
name?
My name? My parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure. My name is simply the combination of their surnames.
Fascinating! What a spellbinding tradition.
I believe you may be laying it on a little thick, Mr. Albert. Are you hoping for something in return?
Who wouldn't hope for a blessing from Madame Ron-Mei? Trailblazers agree
Bahan
with me.
ASMR parah suaranya.
Let me
Gua
remind
belum
you
dengerin
that
Jepang
a
lagi.
genius's blessing isn't always
Kuat
a
iman lu, Bang
result of
Wik.
generosity or kindness.
Meaning...
Baru banget
Aren't
hilang
you
lagi
supposed to
red
be intelligent? You tell me.
Many individuals have a hidden side. Ergo, Trailblazers' encounter with Ron-Mei may hold surprises.
Spoiler atomic clock! I think it's time we took a look at what this elegant scholar can do on the battlefield, don't you?
My basic attack, Threading Fragrance, deals ice damage to a single target, while my skill, String Sing Slow Swirls, can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies.
Wow,
There's
weakness break
also my
efficiency.
ultimate,
Let's go.
Petals to Stream, Repose and Dream, which creates a field.
Only the most beautiful field I've ever seen. A work of art, madam.
Oh, fieldnya ada
Within the
sakura-sakuranya
field,
gitu.
allies experience an all-type resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they afflict them with a mark.
This mark is triggered on the enemy's next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying their action, and inflicting them with additional
Udah deh,
ice
gak usah nyebut Ron-Mei biar gue sama
You
gue
have a
enak
knack
aja.
for exploiting an enemy's weakness, Ron-Mei.
I'll say, and we didn't even mention her technique, Silken Serenade, which allows the team to automatically trigger an effect equivalent to her skill at the start of the next battle. In the simulated universe, when Ron-Mei possesses Silken Serenade, and when an ally attacks a simulated universe enemy, the battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked. The attack ignores weakness types and can deplete the toughness of all enemies. Breaking a
enak
weakness
ya.
can trigger the weakness break effect that corresponds to the attacker's own type.
Not only that, in the simulated universe, for every blessing possessed, the toughness-reducing damage of the current attack is increased, and extra additional ice damage is dealt.
Berarti kalau filternya namanya weakness break efficiency,
Wow,
iya betul.
very good. Sounds to me like
Kayaknya
you
dari
have an
skill deh.
interest in testing
Kalau
the
misalnya
simulated
field,
universe.
ini nggak sih elemen penetration
After
nggak sih?
Trailblazers get to know
Ntar
Ron-Mei,
kita cek aja lagi.
another scholar with
Takut salah
connections
gua.
to the Genius Society will be appearing in this Trailblaze Continuance.
Bayangin di update
Oh,
tuh Pak.
I assume
Okido
you're
GWS.
referring to the
Tapi saya juga mau
gentleman
kok,
with
tapi
the
GWS loh.
alabaster head.
Classic Mr. Scrollum. Able to see the gentleman behind the mask.
Gentlemen, my foot!
Herta, you're being a little harsh.
Sounds like you two are well
Kenapa
acquainted.
begitu lu suaranya,
Without
hei?
further ado, allow me to introduce him.
Ini dia nih, kepala batu. Bede, si ganteng. Digeprek kuku aja. Makan nih kapur. Asik.
Veritas Ratio, or Dr. Ratio as he's known, is an imaginary type character following the path of the
Domok.
hunt. He belongs to a different
Pengen bikin
news
bantah
worshiping
gambarnya Ruan Mei.
organization, the Intelligentsia
Biar jadi
Guild.
kalau
Which is
misalkan ngomong
why I can't stand the
nidurin
sight
Ruan
of it.
Mei nggak
The
salah ya.
Genius
Karena
Society
benar.
consists of vanguards from various fields
Keras
who
dan
act in
tegak tentu
isolation.
saja pilarnya kan.
In contrast,
Pilarnya
the
loh.
Intelligentsia Guild
plus
advocates for the
ratio.
dissemination of knowledge, allowing for a broad church of followers of Nous who work towards furthering this end.
Kalau ternyata
Question.
ilmu MC kuadrat,
Does
Albert
the
Einstein.
current universe derive greater benefit from the unparalleled talents of the Genius Society or the mutual learnings of the Intelligentsia Guild?
You sure you want to go there?
Kenapa sih nggak lempar penghapus aja dah? Karena penghapus lembek,
Is that
kapur,
why Dr.
keras.
Ratio joined the Intelligentsia Guild? A devotion to
Tentu
science.
saja pilar keras
A
yang benar
desire to
pilarnya.
share scientific knowledge?
Exactly! Dr. Ratio presides over a total of 52 academic
Father is fathering.
programs.
And
I love
yells at
him,
people
Daddy.
until they burst into tears.
Banyak
Strict
kaum
teachers
meteori
make
di
for good
website
students,
Apacer.
and any student who makes it to the end of a program will be an expert scholar in their respective field.
And an emotional wreck.
Ignorance is an ailment,
Tadi
the
peluk pas
expungement
gitu.
of which only
Halo,
Dr.
Sir.
Ratio can achieve, and which entails necessary hardship.
By which you mean the destruction of any and all
Ayo Wawan
self-esteem.
nyasar ke sini.
His
Kami di si Wawan.
creations have helped many worlds look beyond their borders and step into the future.
Skip katanya, Bu. Easy skip.
I feel like we might accidentally be discussing.
Perhaps I should intervene. Dr. Ratio's desire to cure ignorance with truth is well known. It's time for us to assess his prowess on the battlefield.
During his basic attack, Mind
attack.
is Might, Dr. Ratio
Geprek
brandishes
pakai
his
buku.
codex, dealing imaginary damage to a single target.
Question, why does he carry a codex with him?
Well, intellectuals enjoy persuading others with quotes. I think Dr. Ratio takes that to mean hitting people with them directly.
Dr. Ratio's skill, intellectual midwifery, deals imaginary damage to a single target, while his talent, cogito ergo sum, may trigger him to launch a follow-up attack after using his skill. As a rigorous academic researcher, Dr. Ratio pays close attention to his enemy's debuffs during battle. The more debuffs the enemy has, the higher the chance of him launching a follow-up attack. And let's not forget his ultimate, three-step paradox. The good doctor summons a leaning tower, and through a series of precise calculations and measurements, plots a trajectory of maximum pain. The target
Alah,
enemy
iklan.
suffers imaginary damage and is afflicted with Wise Man's Folly. When a target with Wise Man's
Motor
Folly
ada
is
berapa, Rek?
attacked
Cuma
by
satu.
an ally of Dr. Ratio, he launches his talent's follow-up attack against the target.
Jadi makin
And
banyak
when
debuff
using
yang
his technique,
diterima sama
molded
musuh,
by
makin sering dia
idolatry,
follow up attack.
Dr. Ratio creates a dimension and taunts nearby enemies. When attacking
Tahu
an enemy within the
nih,
dimension to enter battle, there's a chance of reducing the target's speed.
It would appear those 5 statues are
Katanya rata-rata
made in his
kita
own image.
topas. Mirip-mirip tapi
Ergo,
enggak mirip
Dr.
banget.
Ratio suffers from a certain degree of narcissism.
Patungnya
To
anjing.
put it mildly,
Also in version 1.6, Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The elder of 2 siblings, very different from the
Rata-rata
other,
Himeko jadi
yet
tim enak
bound
nih.
to her all
Kata
the
Baron
same.
Mei. Iya, plus topas.
Tanya's elder sister,
Cakep.
Shui.
Shui. Aduh, ini juga nih bahaya nih. Meskipun robot. Waifumu bau oli, Bang. Animasinya sih keren banget, coy. Ultinya nih lempar. Bus.
Shui Yi is a quantum
Ciki,
type
gua
character
banyak
following the path of destruction, whose original body was replaced long ago
Iya, calon
with a
DPS
permanent
gua.
puppet system. The
Quantum
system
destruction.
was constructed for Shui Yi on behalf of the Ten Lords Commission. The commission agreed that for every culprit Shui Yi apprehended, she would be
Ya, aku
rewarded
sebelum
with a
dapat
half
apa
day's
Shui harus dapat hanya
wingspan.
dulu nih.
A
Terus
reasonable
ini sampai
arrangement.
eranya nihiliti.
Better than my
Eranya di
one.
buff nih.
Like her sister Hanya,
Gua takut mikir
Shui
Shui
Yi is a
terbaru kayak
formidable
Argenti. Kita
presence
dapat
on the
Dr. Ratio ya.
battlefield. Shui Yi's basic attack, Mara Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a target enemy. Her skill, Iniquity Obliteration, can deal quantum damage to a single target and adjacent enemies. And as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, Shui Yi's talent is a little out of the ordinary. When Shui Yi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's toughness, stacks of karma are accumulated.
So she's good at trying criminals?
The best! When karma stacks to the upper limit, Shui Yi immediately launches a follow-up attack on the target enemy, dealing quantum damage.
Oke, jadi
Her
kalau
ultimate, Divine
stacknya full bisa
Castigation,
follow-up
can deal
attack.
quantum damage to a single target and toughness depletion that ignores weakness types. The more toughness depleted, the greater the damage.
Breaking weaknesses irrespective of type.
Oh, ini mah metanya
these
Ruan Mei sama Shui Yi
natives
juga
are
nih.
cold-blooded.
When Shui
Soalnya
Yi
tadi
uses her technique,
dibilang makin
summary
banyak
execution, to attack an enemy and enter battle,
break
she deals quantum
depletion-nya
damage to
dia
all
makin
enemies.
sakit.
Yes, sir. It's time.
Ultinya ignore
We
request
talked
ya,
about
tadi
version
dia juga bilang.
1.6's banners.
Dia
During the
manggilnya
first
agak
phase of
susah.
version
Gimana kalau
1.6 in
kamu
the character event warps, floral triptych,
Baunya kayak
and the
cincin
lost
bagusan.
soul. Trailblazers can obtain the limited
Beda pola
5-star
bagus.
characters Ron
Bagus.
Mei and Blade, respectively. Not to mention, the 4-star character Shui Yi will be joining version 1.6's first phase character warp.
Oh, it's Bandage Guy.
Now, during the second phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, Pantoray and Nesun Dorma, Trailblazers can
Tai,
obtain the
mamblet lah.
limited 5-star
banget
characters
pala gua.
Dr. Ratio and Kafka, respectively.
I wondered when that lady might be making a return.
Ruan Mei sama
I'll be
Blade,
glad to
Kafka
see
sama
the
Dr. Ratio.
back of her.
Then let's not forget Litecoin. At 1.6's first phase Litecoin event warp, the drop
Waduh,
rate of the
Litecoin-nya.
5-star Litecoin, my past self in the mirror, will be boosted. And in the Bicone Reminiscence Litecoin event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star Litecoin, the unreachable side, will also
Bandage
be
guy,
boosted.
iya dia
Version
bandage guy.
1.6's second phase will also see
Ah,
the
ini
5-star
Litecoin bebek.
Litecoin, the
Sukanya
baptism of
Atio.
pure
Maksudnya
thought,
Atio Story.
entering the Litecoin event warp.
Bathing relaxes both the body and the mind.
Iya V1.
It is of great benefit to our consideration of
Let-
both the universe and philosophy.
Check out the yellow ducky.
And finally, in the aforementioned Bygone Reminiscence Litecoin event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star Litecoin, patience is all you need, will also be boosted.
Kafka.
Litecoins, it's been a pleasure.
Makan batu,
I
Re.
think
Iya
it's
makan
time
batu.
for some
Makan
mental
makan
recuperation.
rumput.
Stay tuned for more
Ini
updates.
bener Ruan Mei. Masa udah copot itu F2P? Ayo, yuk, copot yuk. Nih, silahkan. Bansos. Ada event apa lagi nih? Kita butuh bansos yang banyak juga, coy. Ih, sumpah Ruan Mei cantik banget, coy, artnya. Tadi show-nya di phase berapa dah? Kayaknya bareng sama ini. Sama Dr. Ratio. Terus senja mau gacha Kafka tapi ditaruh di belakang. Iya anjir. Udah bawa F2P. Ngomong lihat on buat Blade aja. Gas Cecil. Lihat on gua aja habis sama Argenti. Bareng Marwan Mei. Oh, sama Marwan Mei jadinya. Bukan udah punya Kafka ya, Re? Gua pengen Litecoin-nya. Kafkanya udah ada. Dr. Ratio Susang. Oh, oke.
Welcome back, Trailblazers.
Susang gua udah R6
Now
lagi.
that we've
Jangan
introduced
sampai
our new
Susang gua S9.
characters, it's time to delve deeper into version 1.6.
Oh, crap, I dropped my wallet katanya.
First up, something that's about to make a big splash on the space station.
Event. Kumbang bajingan. Ya Allah, itu Gundam bisa gaya force dong. Jurusnya Warga Raymond.
I can see how that would make a big splash.
The fuck is that?
recall someone mentioning accidents on the space station?
In the process of clone cultivation,
Saran siapa yang paling bagus bang untuk meta ke depan, Kafka or Blade? Kayaknya kayak gini. Kalau lo masih nggak punya DPS yang bisa sustain, Blade ambil. Kalau lo misalnya mikirin meta, kemungkinan besar ke depan tuh meta bakal meta nihility. Jadi Kafka maybe good. Gua kalau pakai karakter gacha Ruan Mei sih gacha punya Blade. Gua pengen Blade-nya juga misalnya aja.
And it looks like a lively one.
There's that light-hearted
Kumbang
tone
mana Gundam gaya
again.
force iya anjir.
Ergo, we're
Kumbang gede
screwed.
banget anjir.
Fool me once,
Sampai V1
shame
bawa
on you.
F2P.
Fool me
Udah kan
twice,
mumpung
I
baru
kick
beres
your
CF nih
butt.
ya kan, baru beres CF.
Don't
Habis
panic.
menerima dana
Madam Ron May
langsung.
has shared with us
habis.
one of her research papers.
Saya udah punya Jingliu bang, Jingliu belum bisa sustain sih.
Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz. Analysis of
Blade
asexual
pilihan bagus
propagation
sih.
performance induced
Tapi kalau
by
misalnya
specific
pengen
gene
main
sequences.
rada asik
Let's
gitu,
start with
rada
the
enggak
abstract and
bagusnya
keywords, shall
main
we?
DOT. Good sih.
Get to the
Pakai Kafka.
point.
Leave it to me.
Itu gede banget
Star
kumbangnya
Crusher
bang.
Swarm King Scaricabaz possesses immense propagative capabilities.
Swarm King.
When in its multiply
Kumbang
stage,
Thanos.
the
Yang
swarm
penting
king
itu
produces
backsound
more
sama
of its
Cheron.
own
Iya
kind
benar.
with every attack it
Dari video di
sustains.
atas Ron Mes bagus apa?
Wait, free
Ruan Mei
attack.
bagusnya
So the
untuk
swarm just keeps multiplying the
DPS
more
yang
we fight
butuh
it?
ini yang
Somebody's getting fired.
butuh nge-break
However,
musuh cepat atau
This
kayak
multiply
si
state is
Shui kan
also when the
tadi
Swarm King is
katanya
most vulnerable. Breaking
semakin
its
banyak
weakness at this
weakness
moment
yang
can cause
di
it to
deplete
explode.
makin sakit.
That's right. As highlighted in the paper's conclusion,
Tapi sejati tidak akan pernah
maintain
top
your
up kalau
focus on
kepepet
the
sih.
Swarm King's toughness. Time the
Tapi
weakness
bagus
break
banget kayaknya
just
sih
right,
Ruan Mei.
and
Lumayan juga kan
Star
main
Crusher
speed.
Swarm King Scaricabaz can be defeated. Furthermore, after completing the 1.6 Trailblaze continuous mission, Echo of War,
Gak apa-apa, V1 jodoh aku
or
jadi lebih
planet's
dekat.
old crater,
Dua
will
senjata
become
untuk
available. Complete this challenge to obtain the
Orang yang
advanced
bunuh.
trace level up material,
S.
past evils of the borehole planet
Baru
disaster.
lagi gitu.
Are
Itu elemennya dia
all
S sama
biological
S physical
entities
sama
in this location
sama
characterized by aggression?
imaginary ya. Jadi gue enak nih bisa
Affirmation,
pakai
it is reasonable
3
to
DPS
conduct such experiments within a
Manja
sealed
setiap
off
kumpah tiap
area.
dikit beranak
And
mentai.
there are some
Besok lebih
sweet
jodoh
and
lebih
lovable
effort. Betul.
characters too.
Betul.
In a bid to
Demi
boost the
melihat
space
pilarnya
station's
ini.
research developments, Trailblazers
Iya, asik.
have been assigned an important mission. Nurture and care for the newly arrived little life
Kok mana kok
forms.
over tadi?
I'm counting on you, friends.
There won't be any accidents or anomalies this time, right?
Probably not. Look how adorable these
Apa
little
toilet?
guys are. In the Critter Pick scavenging event, Trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals according to the nurturing manual. They can learn cultivation specifics and successfully raise a variety of delightful little creatures. Seeing these little critters explore and frolic through the cabin is enough to put a smile on the face of every
Lucu sih.
Trailblazer.
Affirmative. It results in
Itu ada
gratifying
macam blade
emotional
yang
and
berdarah.
physical responses. Conclusion, a profoundly ingenious construct.
Bajing lu
Aside
bagus
from
tuh
the normal
pas sama
varieties,
Nofis.
the
Aku mau sama
cultivation
bebeknya.
process might even result in mutations
mulai
and
cover lah,
special
bang
breeds. And just between
Tapi
us,
ganti enak sih lawan
during
Swarm
the
King.
event, Trailblazers have
Kan
the
dari
chance to
hit lah, enak
transform
main
into
pakai
and
Iya, bener, makin
experience
banyak.
what it's like to be peppy.
Main pakai Pepi. Ini
Interesting.
lucu bener.
Maybe I should add a
Asik.
transformation feature to the simulated universe.
Speaking of the simulated universe,
Ah.
this update is a real
Nose.
game changer with significant new features. Version 1.6 will add another fresh update to the simulated universe with brand new
Kayaknya kali ini ada fitur konsol
DLC,
ulti PS bener. Bener banget bener.
Gold and Gears.
Ron May played a major role in this update.
Indeed. In Simulated Universe Golden Gears, Ron May has developed a simulated noose and frozen space-time just before the demise of member 27, Emperor Rupert.
Emperor Rupert was a computer that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th member of the Genius
Baru udah SU
Society.
bahagia.
It proclaimed itself Emperor and
Apa
initiated
itu
the
emoji?
widely known
Cosplay
Machine
jadi Fury.
Empire crisis. The
Pet
first
Erudition gak sih?
Emperor's
Iya
War.
harusnya ada pet baru nih.
The war serves
Ada
as
bahagia
an
sebagai
excellent
barudak SU.
historical source for
Kapan klip dapat event ini?
Ionic research.
Oh eventnya
This
kita gitu mah.
latest update adds the path
Oh,
of
iya, benar.
erudition
Path erudition,
and
let's go.
daringly experiments with separating dice from paths.
The dice come with 6 slots for equipping various dice-based effects. By collecting Trailblaze secrets,
Wah
you
berarti
can unlock
kalau
even
update kita
more
nggak akan bisa main
dice-based
MOC
effects.
nih guys. Aduh,
As
aku
Trailblazers delve
sedih.
deeper into the
Aku sedih tidak bisa main
challenges, they can
MOC
acquire
karena ada
more
event
powerful dice
SU.
faces and unlock new ways to
Suaranya
play.
belum kelar gue yang diterima.
Trailblazers can swap out the faces
Kenapa
on
kan
their
dikelarin,
dice,
Ton?
combining
Banyak
effects
kan
from
suasana.
multiple paths to create unprecedented, powerful buff combinations.
Sama
For
lagi
example,
sistemnya.
when using Kafka, even if the initial path selected is the nihility, you can create diverse effects by strategically combining different dice faces. You could assemble a die that allows you to leap over tiles, or one that yields higher rewards in battles, or one that incorporates both effects.
Clear golden
Guys, one
gears
from
and
me, guys, one
voila! Neural
Skill issue.
Impulse is all yours. Use it to unlock different talents and increase your
Iya,
card
farming
gains.
lagi
In
guys.
other
Ini
words,
lawan
it
Nose kayaknya
mirrors the
enggak dah.
ability tree found in the simulated universe.
Get ready
Jadi.
for a thrilling addition to version
bagus,
1.6 of the simulated universe, the intracognition system. When moving across the simulated universe board,
Intracognition?
self-consciousness changes may be triggered, leading to diverse story paths. Trailblazers can compile all the storylines through continuous gameplay, ultimately unlocking the enigmatic secrets of the eons.
Count your blessings! A new simulated universe to explore.
Kayaknya gua harus
Trailblazers,
build General
I'll be
Cardus.
waiting for you at the usual spot.
Now that we've covered the
Katanya
major
soal custom
updates in the
sama
simulated
custom
universe, it's time to talk about a special invite.
Wah,
In version
adventure.
1.6, Trailblazers will receive an invitation from the Department of
Ya
Ecology
oke,
to
oke,
participate
nggak apa-apa.
in
Event lagi,
a
bansos lagi.
special test.
Banyakin aja event,
The
nggak apa-apa.
Department of
We need bansos tuh.
Ecology? What's the mission this time?
This test involves battling illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers. Each distinct scent plugin yields different test outcomes. Trailblazers
Oh,
will
ribut-ribut
start with a
doang.
basic test and subsequently
Ih,
unlock
asik.
despair
Bisa nambolin
mode.
anjing.
Despair mode? I hear Trailblazers are seasoned trash can explorers.
Ih, asik bisa
I'm sure their noses can
bisa
handle it.
nampolin anjing.
Don't be so sure. The
Jadi Jinyo
difficulty
di
curve
enggak
isn't for the
bet
faint of
sama
heart,
Kafka.
which is why we like to remind all
Jiwan
Trailblazers
nggak ada yang
that
mau.
the illusions created by these scents
Banyakin aja
differ
bansos. Iya
from
benar, banyakin
regular
aja nggak apa-apa.
enemies. Make sure you're well prepared before engaging in battle.
Example: deploy distinct
Fushwen.
scent plugins
Bisa
before
PvP kan?
commencing
Enggak,
the simulated
bisa.
trial
Ini buat
to
gantian
attain
emoji kali ya.
varied bonuses in
Tambah
battle.
bukan
That's
kayak
right.
ini, kayak tambahan
Immerse
ini aja,
yourself
tambah
in your
konten.
favorite scent, say cedarwood, and you might just encounter some familiar friends.
What's this? A garlic-flavored, abundant ebon deer?
That sounds delicious.
Hey, snap out of it!
Action
Need
value.
I
ini
remind
gimana?
everyone, the sense may be tempting, but it's crucial to exercise
Itu
self-control.
Gepard
Version 1.6
Gepard sama
will
Kokolia,
also see
anjing.
the return of the planar fisher and realm of the
Bentar, engine
strange
baru. Lumayan.
events.
Hari ini mau
During
cek
these
kan
events,
SO dong.
successfully challenging the simulated universe
Ya,
and cabinet
double.
corrosion
Double
will
apa?
yield double rewards for a set number of times.
Double scam,
Conclusion.
betul.
Relaxation and fun await.
We ain't done with you yet. Remember Mr. CN from the CN?
Pure
He
Fiction.
recently acquired a talking
Ayo,
parrot
siapa
called
yang
Yotza that can blur truth with
siapa yang
falsehood.
sudah menunggu-nunggu Pure
It's
Fiction?
you, isn't it?
What?
Double scam lagi, ada event lagi nggak? Ada kali,
As
mudah-mudahan
I
ada.
was saying, Trailblazers can strike up a conversation with Mr. CN
Mana 10
and his talking parrot to experience
Apakah
the
kamu sudah
brand
siap,
new permanent
Jiniwan,
challenge
untuk
mode,
naik tier?
Pure Fiction.
Permanent challenge? You mean like the Forgotten Hall?
Not exactly. In Pure Fiction, defeating an enemy will cause it to respawn immediately, and Trailblazers earn points every time they deal damage to or defeat an enemy. At the end of each battle, the highest score achieved in that challenge will be recorded.
Oh, gede-gedean
Trailblazers need to
skor.
defeat as many enemies as possible within a limited number of cycles to rack up a high
Oh,
score.
gede-gedean
Each
skor.
phase of Pure Fiction
Okay.
comes with its own set of buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from, which allows for team competition experimentation to maximize points.
Event scam datang.
Observation indicates that
Gua mau
high
udah nunggu Pure
scores
Fiction. Lu yang
hinge on
gimana,
the
Re?
right
Udah
cure.
ada Argenti. Saya tidak
Conclusion.
pusing.
Consider the nature of
ada
enemies
Argenti,
and available
udah ada
buff
Cingco,
effects
udah ada-
when selecting your formation and
Banyak
battle
boy erudition.
strategy.
Goodness and a better
Oh serius
myself.
yang nggak
A
punya
quick
erudition
update,
sih gua.
folks.
Iya makanya kan
In
katanya
each phase
Pure
of
Fiction
Pure
metanya buat erudition.
You can bag yourself
Ayo, yang
a
mau celuan enak kali.
whopping
Tenang.
720
Satu Privan buat Ayang.
J's.
Sikat,
And guess
Thor.
what? Completing specific stages for the first time will earn you the
Gratis
4-star
links, let's
character
go.
links.
Whoa.
Material yang bisa di one shot
720
subtot.
stellar jades?
You heard it here
Pas
first.
serius ada-
In version 1.6, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos is set to expand with stages 11 and 12. Securing a 3-star victory in these new stages
La ilaha illallah,
grants
level
an extra
92 itu.
120 stellar jades. Combine that with the first 10 stages,
Wah.
and looking at a grand total of 720 stellar jades.
Wah,
Trailblazers
biji.
who complete these 2 permanent challenge modes can
Wah,
also
biji.
earn a new currency, which they can exchange for items like self-modeling resin in the newly added shop.
Sounds neat. But are Trailblazers
Nambah
seriously
capek gua sama
expected to
tim-tim
take on more
hari ini.
permanent challenges each time there's a new version? That's
Jadi
gonna
12
eat into our
emoji.
simulated universe testing time, you
Kayaknya
know?
kita main SU aja deh guys.
Hold your horses, Madam Herta. These 2 permanent
Oh,
game
ini
modes will be
schedule-nya nih.
seeing changes of their own in the update schedule. From version 1.6 onwards, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, and
Nambah
Pure
beban
Fiction
bener
will
anjing.
be
Nambah
updated
beban
in
10 aja gua
rotation.
belum beres.
Every Memory of Chaos update will be followed 2 weeks later by Pure Fiction event.
Asik, ada tantangan baru.
Subsequently, 2 weeks after that,
Nggak
a
asik.
new Memory of Chaos will start.
In which case, each version contains 3 such updates, meaning that Trailblazers can obtain a maximum
Tsunami
of
event.
2,160 stellar
Asik nih,
jades
bansosnya banyak,
across
coy.
the Forgotten Hall and Pure Fiction events.
In addition, the availability of each phase of Memory of Chaos
Tunjukkan skill
will
issue
be
dulu.
extended
Oh,
from
oke
2
sih.
weeks to 6
Skill
weeks.
issue mah gampang.
This means that when a new phase of Memory of Chaos starts,
Contohnya seperti
the
pelan nggak pakai
previous
Lite
phase
kemarin kan?
will still be available. The same is also true of Pure Fiction.
Ergo, Trailblazers will have more time to plan their character leveling and to experience challenge gameplay.
You got it. And I almost forgot about
Laki-laki apa
another
nih
significant new
masukkan
feature in
tantangan? Lah,
version 1.6.
ada yang gampang kenapa harus ada yang
Get ready
susah?
for the Forgotten Hall auto clear function. After the 1.6 update, Trailblazers can directly challenge the highest Memory of Chaos stage they previously cleared with 3 stars. Upon achieving a 3-star victory, they instantly receive all rewards from the preceding
auto-clear.
stages.
Oh,
Just heads up
asik.
that stage 7 is currently the highest stage that Trailblazers can start their challenge.
Oke, jadi kalau misalkan kita langsung ke stage 7 terus dapat 3 star, yang lain langsung clear tuh. Gacor enak kagak buang waktu.
Precisely.
Another Trailblazer time
asik.
saver, it would seem.
Di Genshin
That's
begini
not
nggak guys?
all. The 1.6
Komen
update
buat
will
tambahan
further
mobil Sony.
improve the
Udah
user
keluar
friendliness
belum?
of the
Udah
team
tadi
setup in the
ntar kita taruh
Forgotten
di ininya
Hall. As
Discordnya.
Trailblazers progress through stages in Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos, the team setup from the
Gini
previous
dong,
stage
asik, nggak
will be
buang-buang
carried
waktu.
over by default. Plus, with the new team setup switching and one-click clear functions, lineups can be adjusted at
Genshin
the
tidak
drop
begini.
of a hat.
Impressive. It seems that optimizing Trailblazer experience is a firm priority.
Absolutely. And guess what else? Version 1.6 will also ease the completion difficulty of daily training, allowing Trailblazers to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally, we've introduced a time-limited unlock feature for certain material stages.
This might require further explanation.
Simply put, even if Trailblazers haven't
Genshin is
explored
dead,
the
katanya.
latest maps, they can still challenge certain material
Gitu,
stages
tapi kan lu
to
skill
gather
issue,
leveling
ada.
materials
Enggak.
for their characters.
Ini kagak boleh ketinggalan
And of
pokoknya.
course, where would 1.6 be without the ever-exciting check-in event? Participating in the Gift of Odyssey event allows Trailblazers to get their hands on 10 orbs.
Alhamdulillah, tempul
I think the
lagi.
Trailblazers will be looking forward to this one.
Gila,
Indubitably.
gumoh event, gumoh bansos. Let's go.
Alrighty. It's that time already, folks. A big shout out to all our Trailblazers for their incredible love and support. honkaistarrail recently garnered incredible awards and nominations.
Putih
On
kita
behalf
pernah
of the
lupakan
project
baik
team,
banget.
I
Emang anak emas Honkai itu ya.
would like to extend our gratitude.
Pardon the interruption. You are now speaking with Veritas Ratio.
Huh?
It has come to my attention
Tahu ini.
that your
Gila tahu
broadcast
ini.
today touched on certain warp arrangements in connection with myself. If I may be so bold, the current arrangements are pitiful.
Dr. Ratio!
The dissemination and sharing of knowledge, as well as truth, is imperative. I, in my esteemed capacity, demand that every Trailblazer be given access to a proper education. When version 1.6's Pantaray Event Warp becomes available, every Trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say, me. Through sheer tyranny of will, I shall become ubiquitous. With this, I bid you farewell.
And there we have it, folks. The esteemed Dr. Ratio.
Tor kontrol tor.
So,
Oh, klaim
I
tuh.
think we've covered all the content for version 1.6. Thank you once again to our 3
Dr. Ratio gratis.
geniuses for their support.
Login to get a limited version Dr. Ratio dan Imaginary.
Don't go anywhere just yet now. Stay tuned for an IPM bonus program.
Gratis.
Here comes Sunday.
I thought it was Friday today.
Question. Does the IPC not rest at the weekend?
Right? That's 2 full days of simulated universe testing. Trailblazers, you know what to do.
I'm not talking about the weekend, y'all. I'm talking about our next special guest.
Gratis Tor. What the? What? Asik, limited serius. Limited gratis coy. Ada syarat kayaknya. Syaratnya apa juga gas aja udah. What the hell? Ayang bikin kaget aja tiba-tiba telepon. Tinggal dapetin bebeknya. Serius anjir. What the? What? Kenapa nggak one way aja? Tapi oke lah. Kita tidak boleh komplain. Udah dapat 10 poll gratis karakter juga. Udah nggak boleh komplain. Anjir. Aku tidak peduli, aku mau mandi mayang dokter. Makasih game baik. Gila nih game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Siapa nih?
good evening and welcome to the Family's Charmony Festival Conference. I'm your host, Albert. This once in an amber era event is near at hand.
Panjang umur game baik.
Eyes
Makin
of the
sayang main game.
universe are fixed firmly on the planet of festivities.
Best game ever.
Pentaconi. Tonight, we'll be bringing you all the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer of the festival and representative of the family in Pentaconi, Mr. Sunday.
Good evening, dear viewers.
Wah, Sunday coy.
I am Sunday.
Welcome, good sir. Your presence here lights up
Sunday.
our humble studio.
You are too kind, Mr. Owlbert. If it were not for the IPM's generous invitation, I would not have had this opportunity to
Sunday
introduce
ini.
your audience to
Karakter
our
Pentaconi.
festival, nor its location.
Gratis rata-rata.
That
Gratis
is
aja.
to say, Pentaconi. Pentaconi
Salah dapat
is located
rata-rata
in the
kapan?
Asdana
Katanya
star
sih
system.
cuman login doang ya,
It is
cuman
a
nggak tahu sih.
holiday destination
Control
of universal repute, known to many as the planet of
Tori gue mau ini
festivities.
husbando.
Our
Warnanya
guests will be
betul-betul apa, Joy?
staying in the Reverie, a luxurious hotel where one may travel
Ini Sunday aja
freely between
belum confirm
reality
di
and
ini.
dreamscape, basking in
Di
dreams that are
Splash Art.
uniquely yours.
Gila lagi.
I'm curious, what makes this festival different from the previous ones?
Charmony Festival is a Pentaconi tradition with a long
Sunday
history,
keren juga nih.
and we have built on that
Bebek depan
foundation
mata.
to achieve something truly extraordinary. The family on Pentaconi has, for the first time,
Nambah ayang baru
issued
tuh kata
public
orang.
invitations to various factions of the cosmos, welcoming them to partake in our magnificent ceremony,
Oh, bantuin pakai itu.
members of the five great
Tori
families,
menggila lagi.
which together make up the family on Pentaconi.
Ini kalau misalkan
As
ada
well as
Gallagher
staff
sih makin
members of
menggila
the
lagi Tori.
Reverie, are united in welcoming the universe to our home.
Duh, enak
Rumor
ini
has
makan.
it that your sister, the cosmic superstar Miss Robin, is set to perform at the ceremony.
You heard correctly. On behalf
Uro.
of the family, Robin will be singing at the opening of the festival in honor of the Eon of Harmony.
Dompet
My
mana,
sister has
dompet?
already arrived in Pentaconi,
Dompet
and
tidak
dress
kuat
rehearsals
aku.
are well underway. Our guests are in for quite the show.
Miss Robin's
Apple
participation
Robin.
will undoubtedly make the ceremony all the more dazzling.
Ya Tuhan.
Mr. Sunday, would you be able to divulge any details about the festival's preparations?
Pentaconi itu sama Black
All
Swan.
manner of preparations are
Pentaconi itu
unfolding
sama
as we
Black Swan kan?
speak. The
Maksudnya gimana tuh
Reverie's
dosennya?
renovation works are drawing
Dikasih
to a
tiket 10 kali
close,
lagi tapi dikasih
and
dikasih
so
kok.
too is its human
Tiket 10 kali
resources
apa lagi
overhaul.
nama Robin nih.
Our level of
Set 13
service
depan.
will be better than ever.
Mission.
Separately, we have introduced
ini dia.
performers and service
Firefly.
personnel from the Iris family to
Misha tadi skip aja
Pentaconi's
nggak
principal
apa
scenic
penting.
areas and
Firefly.
leisure facilities. I'm sure they will help our guests to feel right at home.
On gue buat Evan
Needless to say,
Batu dan rumput selalu ada untuk
safety is
dimakan.
our primary concern. And so, the devoted and
Oh, Gallagher.
courageous Bloodhound family will be responsible for security at the festival. Danger does not exist in Pentaconi.
Bentar ya, Pentaconi bersama dengan Black Swan. Ya, kamu
yang
bisa ditutupin si Black Swan.
is guaranteed. Of course,
Untuk
the family
Inferno.
is also forgiving. Perhaps you are a member of the Annihilation Ray,
Misha bertitit.
or even the Stellaron Hunters.
Sam.
If you cherish dreams and uphold benevolence, Pentaconi welcomes your arrival. Since issuing the
Apa ini jadi
invitations,
Gallagher?
we have received
Wah,
many
Tori
replies from
sih.
various
Wah.
organizations throughout the universe.
Livestream kali ini
Today
Tori
will be the first time
teriak-teriak
we
sendiri
are
pas ini.
publishing the guest list.
Nyalain korek doang ngedut kagak.
All in the service of the preservation, the Amber Lord. He's an executive from the IPC Strategic Investment Department and a member of the legendary 10 Stone Hearts. Mr. Adventuring.
Pegangin Tori.
Understand,
Pegangin Tori.
establish, and connect. Together, the name is carried forward the trailblazing will of Akavili and build bridges between the stars. The navigator of the Astral Express, Miss Himiko, along with the entire crew, will soon be gracing Penacony with their presence. Trading knowledge for wisdom. Calculating wealth with formulas.
Kantor kita nih, iya kantor kita. Penacony dewa kah? Dia nyender apa? Penacony kota.
The renowned scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild, Dr. Veritas Ratio. We think, therefore we are.
Garden of Recollection, Remembrance.
She's committed to safeguarding and sharing these memories and able to journey beyond the
Iya lu
corporeal into the
Penacony di konfirmnya di sini, bukan
Hails
di.
from the Garden of Recollection.
Wah.
It's none other than the memo keeper herself, Miss Black Swan. In the uncaring expanse of the
Relation,
cosmos,
Mas Fu, siapa yang
relation
Sambo?
exists as a balm for sorrow, forever resilient, never disheartened, ceaselessly untearful,
Siapa nih?
endlessly present, and here representing
Sparkle.
the masked fool,
Okay.
Sparkle. Following the path of the hunt,
The hunt.
turning from one planet to another, upholding justice, eradicating evil, and then doing it all over again. She's been away from the spotlight for too long.
Wah, cerah.
Representing the Galaxy Rangers, Miss
Wah,
Akan
gila.
takes the stage once more.
Dibantai semua di live stream
I
ini,
hereby
coy.
warmly welcome our guests to participate in this, our grand celebration. Penacony awaits you.
Asik, Penacony awaits you katanya. Waduh. Wah, Wah. Udah? Abis? Udah? Wah, men. Wah. Wah, live stream terbaik sih ini. Wah, udah habis saya, habis. Dah. Wah, gila. Ini game, coy. Bener sih konsep Las Vegas Penacony. Iya, meriah banget Penacony. Wah, gila. Gratis, coy. Radio. Nambah billing. Akhirnya aku bisa ngambil blade, belum mikirin dokter. Iya, coba di rewind pas radio gratis deh. Bentar, gue nih. Gue rewind. Mana sini gue? Pas dokter radio gratis ya? Nih.
I, in my esteemed capacity, demand that every trillion one blatant pound.
Tuh suaranya aja udah kayak.
And there we have it, folks. The esteemed Dr. Ratio. So, I think we've covered all the content for version 1.6. Thank you once again to our three geniuses for their support. But don't go anywhere just yet now. Stay tuned for an IPM bonus program. Here comes
To claim for free,
Sunday.
login to get all of limited 5-star.
I thought it was Friday today.
Question.
Iya kayaknya login doang, coy.
Does the IPC not rest at the weekend?
Trailblazer.
And y'all.
Iya bener login doang. Login doang, coy. Gedein deh layarnya. Udah keberes. Aceron sekali dari gede. Wah, gila. 2.1 nya bawa Aceron. Iya kayaknya 2.0 ini dulu tuh siapa? Black Swan sama si Sparkle. Penutupan pas langsung dikasih free limited. Gila, gua gak percaya. Iya, coy. Limited yang masalah yang gratis. Wah. Kacau. Ini sih kacau. Kacau abis. The best. Ya udah ya, ntar aja ganti ya. Gue lagi masih hype sama livestream 1.6 nih. Ya, ntar dulu ya. Ada double ini ya? Nice. Good, pas banget. Gua trace dulu. Trace-nya dia Theory Edition. Ganti bakal turun tahta lagi nih. Iya jelas. Wah. Gila, nggak di confirm di apa? Di drip marketing, langsung di confirm di live stream coy. Dibantai semua-muanya. Masih bengong gue bisa-bisanya itu limited aja. Iya coy. Wah, nggak beres. Guys, bentar, gue ke toilet dulu guys. Alah ya, oke. Gue sampai nahan kencing coy, cuma buat pengen nonton livestream itu doang. Sambil live ke WC-nya ngaco aja. Pas sudah muak dengan liker, iya. Kira Bang Wiko nggak bisa pipis, bisa dong. Kalau kayak Impact 3 aja masih limit kas kejayaan, harus masuk meta lagi. Nanti kalau nggak meta lagi. Iya coy, karakternya masih bisa digacha, digratisin. Nocure, man. Nocure itu namanya. Minjem Argenti dong. Argenti gue belum jadi. Punya si ini ya, punya si Fami aja. Mana Argentinya? Mana? Abang merah itu, player Genshin tambah panas nih. Gratis coy, masalah cuma modal login. Nggak ada event, nggak ada apaan dulu. Dia lagi ke Westator, datang lihat ornament tadi. Shh, diam. Jangan dibocorin dong. Ini aja deh. Ini siapa? Tinggi amat rate-rate ya. Wah, jangan. CDM-nya kecil. Nih punyanya Neo ya. Mana punyanya si Fami nih yang udah side. Mi mana sih Mi? Punya lu Mi? Ini aja nih kalau saya enggak. Mas anjing Yuan. Lah. Wah, gua di unfriend sama si Fami nih. Parah, Mi. Tolonglah. Gas emoce bang. Emoce apaan ya? Biar Genshin auto keluar sih. Parah. Gak masuk akal masalahnya coy. Maksudnya itu tuh yang bukan karakter limited yang udah ini loh, yang udah nggak kepake gitu, masih kepake masalahnya, masih bisa digacha. Mana ada aja coba saya dan udah tadi dapat. Gila coy, limited langsung dikasih. Penako nih langsung dibantai, semua-muanya di confirm di sini. Dibantai semua coy, nggak ada angin, nggak ada apa, sumpah. Peduli setan katanya anjing. Udah gue bantai aja di live stream semuanya deh. Udah dikasih Stellar Jet 1600 kan buat 10 pool. Event 1.6 dapat 10 pool lagi, dapat karakter ratio gratis, kurang baik apa coba? Event sebanyak itu, men. Efek clicker sih jadi reveal semua. Bisa jadi. Udah muak deh, udah dapat clicker gue semua. Tapi bagus sih, jadi bikin kita makin semangat nungguin tuh. Gue main Genshin dari awal sampai sekarang gak ada karakter limited gratis ya. Tapi Genshin ada ngasih karakter bintang 5 gratis nggak? Gue nggak tahu tuh. Ini kayaknya honkaistarrail kegedean soalnya. F2P pala mau pecah mikirin nabung buat siapa? Gua masih nggak bertengah. Tem aneh pamit lo, thank you. Oke siap, thank you Kili. Sebentar lagi gue juga udahan mau bikin ini coy. Bang, ntar pas NF bisa dikasih limited gratis juga nggak sih? Bisa jadi, nggak perlu limited deh. Standar banner juga nggak apa-apa gratis, nggak ada masalah gue. Bahas apa nih kok dokter ratio gratis? Iya emang gratis mas. Kalau di Genshin tuh dari patch Meru semua bintang 5 di refer pas pembukaan region baru. Ya, tapi ini bahkan live stream 2. bukan live stream 2.0 gitu. 1.6 coy. Masa ini 1 tahun kalah sama Word. Iya juga sih. Yang benar, iya dapat gratisan, modal login doang. Tori masa nggak S1 sih? Ya nggak tahu. Biar makin kuat dokter rationya, biar makin keras dan perkasa kan. Ini goblok banget ya Argentinya. Kalau di autoin belum penuh udah ulti aja. Terlalu gila ya, parah coy. Serius makanya pada nggak percaya. Ih makanya gue tadi langsung langsung gitu kan. Apa rek gue lagi minum susu tadi. Masa iya dokter ratio lu nggak S1 sih Tor? Udah dikasih gratisan 1. Dikasih gratis tapi gak tau pengen ngebadut dokter ratio kalau masih udah dikasih dari sana mah. Tapi kan ada cuy di itu. Gue pasti tetap gacha buat nyari cuy-nya. Dokter jomok pin jomok. Ya kalau lu auto gitu cuma 1 stack udah pakai ultinya. Bodoh nih AI-nya nih, gua enggak tahu. Wah parah sih lu, masa nyuruh S1 dong. Iya N6 S5 lah. Aslinya jomok apa dia? Masa iya Tori? Cuman buat dokter mikir-mikir duit ya enggak tahu. Salvage any relic. Complete forgotten hall one time. Gampang lah, ntar aja itu mah. Shadow mana? Oh, ini ya. Tapi kok kalau lihat enak ya GTX Topaz. Emang iya, gua kagak merhatiin. Jadinya disuruh emoji langsung di skip. Enggak, bisa aja forgotten roll level 1 ya kan? Mana Bang Jomok? Ini. Gimana nih Bu? Tampar Gova masih gak percaya. 5 Lihat SW terus anjing, gue bingung itu SW kenapa diarah mulu. Daripada kaca relik mending kaca substat nggak sih? Ya dua-duanya sih memang diperlukan. Gatsun de Kuryashi Iko. Beres. Butuh berapa ya harga ya buat naikin ini ya? 20 bangsat, masih belum cukup. Trace-nya dia tuh fokus ke ini kan ya? Ke apa? Ultimate kan? Kenapa ini? Kenapa ke situ coy? Physical lumayan, ini juga lumayan. Ini attack juga oke, good. Ya kan ya fokus saya ke sini kan? Talentnya penting gak? Ya, naikin aja lah talent juga. Fokus ke sini dulu intinya. Ini ntar. Oke. Pamit dulu ya, mau OTW ke hotel. Oke, siap Tor. Thank you udah datang. Bentar lagi juga gue nyampe kalau udahan kok. Karena mau bikin video. Dr. Ratio gratis deh. Iya mau asli. Modal menang 3 awards. Genshin dulu menang 51 kemarin. Ultimate talent dulu deh. Oh skill nggak perlu ya. Jadi ultimate talent dulu ya. Oh, salah gue berarti. Nggak apa-apa, besok kita bisa farming lagi. Ini udah naikin kereta biar nggak crit issue. Oh oke. Udah redeemnya apa aja? Ntar di Discord kita chat. Oke. Di sini ya. Ntar gua beresin deh. Oke guys, mungkin segitu dulu aja live stream gue karena gue mau bikin video recap yang langsung nih biar gue langsung upload hari ini juga. Thank you guys yang udah nemenin gue live stream kali ini. Sebelumnya seperti biasa kita akan ini dulu ya, akan absen dulu. Ntar nonton ya recapnya ya untuk bagi kalian yang belum nonton atau kelewatan. Lah ninja kayak moce. Bukan ninja, namanya kan kita konten kreator. Jadi kita harus bikin konten sesuai yang lagi rame apa gitu. Itu singkat buat gaya emoji. Ntar kita besok juga gue langsung lagi kok. Tenang. Nih gue sumpah emoji gak akan gue mainin dulu. Gue mainin emoji kalau live doang. Biar kalian tahu seberapa jagonya gue. Oke lah. Kalau gitu kita absen dulu seperti biasa. Hari ini kita ditemani oleh Fami, ada Apple, ada Mau, ada Tori, ada Joy, ada Rizky. Terus juga di sini ada ini kami Satori. Oh Kawaisong, ada Kawaisong juga, ada Solvex. By the way, thank you Solvex. Jing Yuannya selalu dipasangnya. Gua selalu pakai Jing Yuan lo. Thank you banget. Ada Has, ada Kili. Terus ada siapa lagi tadi ya ke atas. Beberapa juga tadi ada viewer baru juga. Ada Teraka juga datang. Terus ke atas lagi ada dua senja thank you banget udah datang juga. Ada Okido. Terus ada Neo hari present. Thank you juga buat Neo udah datang lagi. Ada Cecil juga datang hari ini. Ada Kaval. Terus ada siapa lagi ke atas ya? Bentar. Oh udah pada tenggelam nih. Oke deh. Thank you guys. Ada Mediko Arif ya bener ada. Sejak kapan lu Sabtu live kok gua besok sumpah. Karena besok gua nggak akan kemana-mana. Rencananya. Tapi nggak sih harusnya live gua. Lah udahan bang. Iya, gua harus bikin videonya guys, video recapnya. Oke guys ya, thank you very much untuk nobarnya nih. Kita ketemu lagi di live stream selanjutnya. Thank you ya, bye.